Who the fuck is Barcelona? Hey, hey. 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 Who the fuck is Barcelona? Hey.
Back again. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Cringe. Anyway, we're here. Welcome, guys, to the Bayern View. Hopefully, everybody is doing well. Big up to everybody. Thanks for helping me hit the main goal. And one of the main goals of 4.8k. We're on the road to 5k. So hit that subscribe button. Keep smashing the likes up. Bless up to everybody. And yeah, we are here again. Yet again. Now, this is not going to be a 2.5 hour freaking stream like the other one was. I can tell you that for damn sure. But yeah, we're back again. We're talking about Wirtz again because he and his parents today were in Manchester. Now, does this mean that the deal's off? Does this mean that they're going to get him? This, that, blah, blah, blah. No. I'm still confident in a sense because everything that's been said, not what I've said, everything that's been said like in the media. But yeah, obviously it's not looking good, and we already knew that Wirtz to Bayern Munich was going to be a hard one. It's never going to be easy. He's one of the sought-after players. It would have been exactly the same if Jamal Musiala would have been as good as he is, but playing for Chelsea. So, unfortunately, this is just what comes with it. Again, like I say, unfortunately. So, yeah, Man City won him. They won him as a KDB replacement. To be honest, he's not a KDB replacement, and they never would be, because KDB plays totally differently to what actually Wirtz does. But I get it either way. A player that's going to help Haaland, such and such, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, that's basically that. I will go through your comments. But, yeah, he was spotted today in Manchester with his parents. And, yeah, he went and had a meeting with Pep Guardiola today. Apparently, it was his day off. He had, I'm guessing his day off for training or whatever. He's gone over to Manchester, and basically, what's being said is that he's had a thing with Pep. Now, he is not staying in Manchester, so he's had a meeting. Man said stop playing FIFA. He's had a meeting with, bro. I can multitask, bro. He's had a meeting with Pep, and basically, from what I'm understanding and what I'm reading and so on, he went straight back to Munich. So it's not the fact that he is staying in Manchester and it's done. It's a done deal, and you know what I mean. But at the same time, it obviously, like, it looked like Man City were nowhere near going to get him. And when Zia was like, yeah, it might be a 50-50, I'm like, not a chance. Bayern are going to get him. I still actually do think we are going to get him, by the way. Believe it or not. People might think I'm a clown for that, but hey, it is what it is. You live and you learn. But yeah, for me personally, that's just the way that I see it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Free Wirtz needs to be trending. And Stop the Oil needs to be trending, to be honest with you, because these oil merchants are out here, stealing everyone's players. You know what I mean? And it's funny that everyone likes to call us a farmers league, yet half Man City's team is from the Bundesliga. So, yeah, there's that. Man said stop playing FIFA and focus on the chat. Bro, I will go through the chat. Bless up, bro. Big up to every single person in here. Smash the likes. Hit the subscribe button. Big up to everybody. Again, bro, I can multitask. I've always been good at multitasking. Right, so here is the picture. Here is everything like this. And, yeah, so Florian Wirtz and his parents flew to Manchester for a meeting with Pep Guardiola today. They returned to Jumbly. The fuck is Jumbly? They returned to Germany this evening. Hans Wirtz did not want to comment. So the way that I see this, and I might see this in a totally different way to some people, and I just spoke to Zia about it. He's out with some friends. So, yeah, basically from what I'm seeing is I think that this is like his backup, that if Bayern Munich mess up or mess around, this is what will happen, and we go and get him then. Or they go and get him if we mess up. I think what they have seen in the media, and what they have seen with the Jonathan Tah deal, I think they've seen what has happened with that Jonathan Tah deal, and they don't want this messing up with egg on their face where they then have to stay at Leverkusen. Leverkusen are not going to be the same team. They're not going to have the same manager. They're not going to have the same players. Like, they'll have some of them, but they ain't going to have all of them. And from that, you know, that is where it gets pushed, you know, into this. So, yeah, realistically, I still think Bayern are going to get him, but I think this is the backup plan. And I don't mean to say that in a rude way. If you want to take it as a rude way, that's your prerogative. But me personally, that's how I see it. So that's I wasn't gonna stream again today because again, like I was saying, I'm gonna fall off a fucking cliff at this rate. But yeah, then was quote tweeted. FC Bayern remains optimistic about landing Wirtz either this summer or in 2026. However, Wirtz camp seems to be taking City seriously as an alternative. The player used his day off for a trip to Manchester. So, yeah, take that as you will. Either way, it's mad. Like, he was in Manchester today. That's I would love to sit here and be like, you know what? You ain't getting him. We're getting him 100%, dead on, bosh. But that's not how this is fucking working. So yeah, it's a bit peak. Then it goes on here. There is an why can I not read? There is understood to be a verbal agreement on the framework of a deal between Manchester City and Leverkusen. City are aware that Leverkusen would rather sell Wirtz to them than their Bundesliga rival. Bayern are also pushing hard to sign him and are confident they can persuade him to join, but Wirtz is yet to make a final decision on his future. And that's coming from Sky Sports. So again, take it as you will. That is your right to do so. Let's go through some comments. I'm not going to be here for too long tonight because I want to spend some time with my missus, and then I'm going to crash and go to sleep. And then whatever happens while I'm sleeping, we'll go through that. Is he going to Man City? Hopefully not. Yeah, City got this wrapped up. Unlucky. I don't think that's necessarily true. Might have laughed my ass off. We got this one down. What happened to going live again? Yep, we're going live again. This is what happens when you don't have a top manager at the helm. Okay. He's coming to Bayern, Karma, to kiss Wirtz goodbye. The board can hold that, these frauds. Yep, smash the like, sub if you are new, by the way. We've got 61 people in here. I guarantee some of you are new. So hit the damn subscribe button, smash the likes as well, people. Bless up. Let's get up to 100 if we can. Bayern should have gotten him 2 years ago. Bayern need to do everything in their power to seal this deal now. I agree. Any news on Tar? We did a stream this morning about Tar, mate. So you might want to go check that one out. But basically, it's just all the news on Tar is just saying that he's coming to Bayern. This guy, man, with his glasses, bro. All jokes aside, big up. Yeah, big up, man. Here we are. He already has a verbal agreement with Bayern. He does. You are right. It all depends on Wirtz. That's the problem, isn't it? If he had a verbal agreement with City, then why did he? If he has a verbal agreement with City, why did he go to Manchester? It's a bit weird, isn't it? Why would he join City? All of his friends are at Bayern. He can compete with the UCL every year. Yep. Why Man City can hold on and get someone else once I stop playing FIFA. Stick to the chat. So sick of that bold fraud. Me too, mate. Me too. Phil, free flight to Manchester paid by 115. The plane was probably called 115. Hey, Hukage's in here. He said, yo, Wirtz, grow some balls and tell mummy and daddy to fuck off. He wants to go to Bayern, but his parents are in his ears whispering bullshit. Big up to you, though, Hukage, man. He is not going to City. It's obvious he's coming to Bayern. This is exactly like the Kane saga, where English media tried to shift narrative and Christian Folk waffling. Yeah, Christian Folk needs to change his name because he's not CFC. He does not give a flying fuck about Bayern. He doesn't. And you know what is the problem? Herbal will be the scapegoat nonetheless. Well, he's not in the deal. He's not in the deal, mate. So if people go in on him, then that's on them. His family's just checking the paycheck and Wirtz come back to Germany. Will Bayern meet the 150 million asking price? I hope so. I really do. I would love if our first bid was 150 million, because then you've called their bluff. I know that people will be like, well, there's no negotiating room. If you go in 100, then you can bump it up, blah, blah, blah. Fuck the bumping it up. If it's said that they want 150 million, then you put the money on the table. If they then say, okay, we're still not selling to you, give us 160, then that's going to show Florian, his dad, his mum, his brother, whoever. It's going to show his camp, either way, that they aren't looking to sell him, and then that's going to piss him off. So that's what I would do personally, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Leverkusen downfall, Tar, Alonso, Wirtz, likely Frimpong gone, all that shit they talked last year, and they are about to fall off a cliff. Fall off the cliff. Can't speak. He's going to Man City. Is he going to Man City? I don't think so, mate. Big up. Man City stealing again, just bugger off. Pep invited them. He had to agree. It's just being polite. There we go. I think Wirtz was using Bayern to get a massive salary and a huge contract from City, just like Haaland did. Interesting point. Interesting. If they pay 150 and lower wages for him versus high wages at City, because they pay lower yeah. So he'll get more money at City because they won't have to spend the big 150 million. Yeah. Wirtz better make a good decision. Yep, 100%. Should Bayern go for Rodrigo? I don't think so, in my opinion. I still wouldn't. He's a good player. To say no to Rodrigo would be stupid, but I've been set on Wirtz for a long time. So if we don't get Wirtz, it's like, I don't know. Sky Sports Germany / England saying different things, like with the Kane. Yep. What happened to the Tar deal? Tar deal is still going on, mate. It's just being crowded by all of this Wirtz news. So we will still get Tar. Again, to the other person, like I said, I'll say the same to you. If you want, go and check the stream from this morning or this afternoon. It was at noon my time, lunchtime my time. Go and check that. 78 people in here. Smash the damn likes, people. Hit the damn subscribe button, people. Bless up to everybody. You guys are all legends. Thank you for being in here. And we're pushing for that 5K ASAP. To be honest, I don't want this saga to be over soon. So that can't. I want it to be over soon so we can focus on building other positions. 1000%. Wirtz will go to Bayern. City also makes sense. Pep will turn him into a monster. There we go. Company or a new manager. Keep Company for now. There's no because the problem with it is everyone's saying Company needs to go, blah 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 blah. The problem with if you get rid of Company, every single player in our team gets a new fresh start. No, we're not doing this bullshit. This is what happens with Man United. They've sacked managers left, right, and centre, right? And then everybody gets a new chance. We can't do that with our players. Sane needs to go. Gnabry needs to go. Koeman needs to go. Goretzka needs to go. Kim needs to go. Like, there's certain players in here that we are trying to get rid of. And if you bring in a new manager, they might like them. So for me, you have to keep him. You need... can't speak English. You not need him, as City do. I would disagree, because then we would put him at the 10 and then put Jamal on the left. We don't have a good left winger. They're all shit, like I just said. If Wirtz not come to Bayern, we can get... Morgan Rogers is a good player, but I want Wirtz. You know, that's the problem. Wirtz want to play with Jamal Musiala. Yep, I'm with that. He could have gone to tell Pep in person that he chose Bayern. Lol. Could you imagine? Oh my word! Could you imagine? That is crazy. 67 people watching, sub and like the stream. Yep, hit the subscribe button, people, if you're new. We're live every single day talking Bayern news, and especially with this news going on at the moment. We're going to be live for all of the Club World Cup games because Bayern are in it. Probably not tonight, Touchline, mate. I'm really tired. Matt said. So, Bayern Munich is all as he will play more games. I get what you mean. Why are we going for old players? Then we jump, but slow player, young player, fucking dumb shit. Okay, yeah, I get you. Realistically, what's the most you want the club to pay for Wirtz? Whatever it takes, mate. To be honest with you, Bayern's first bid might be 95 to 110. These stingy bastards, and we'll lose out on him because City will press. So you'll put it this way: if Bayern Munich put in a shitty bid, and I mean shitty bid, that's going to backfire because then you're going to have Leverkusen putting pressure on Wirtz and his family. You're going to have Man City with Pep Guardiola putting pressure on Leverkusen and Wirtz and his family. And then you're just gonna have Bayern in the wind, like fucking like high or something, like they're on magic mushrooms. It's peak. It's peak. What Wirtz will go to FC Bayern? Tell man that it's just the thumbnail. I'm a bit confused on what you're saying. David Ornstein, Bomber. Is he said something? Has he? Tell me he will go to FC Bayern. I believe he will, yes. He chose the best club in the world. He will if he has the opportunity. But guys, do you really need Wirtz? You also have Musiala who can play in the same position. Yes, but you're not getting the point. The point is we would put Wirtz in Musiala's position, and then we can put Musiala in the left, and then they can interswitch because they can play there. With Alonso's team, Wirtz was playing in the middle of that position. He was playing a left cam. So they had a right cam and a left cam. So he wasn't a left mid, but he wasn't a cam. There was no central player. The central player was the striker up top, if that makes sense. Did we give Tar a 3-year deal? It looks that way, yeah. It looks that way. What will you do if I say you can play for company, play with Musiala, and other one saying Pep saying you can make you the next big KDB. Gundo says you see that. I get it. I know what you're trying to say, but Gundo is finished. KDB is finished. So no matter what they say, it doesn't really matter, does it? You know what I mean? Wirtz clearly wants City. Bayern are only in the race because of his parents. I would actually say that Man City are only in the race because of his parents, to be honest. But signatures won't happen before June 1st. Well, we could get it done. We could get it done, to be honest with you. That actually could be done. Because they want him for the Club World Cup. If they want him for the Club World Cup, then we would sign him soon. I saw you cover the Nico Williams rumor, but I don't understand why we are linked with him, since we are pursuing Wirtz. Me neither, to be quite honest with you. Me neither. He just wanted Sunday for the day, so why not take a free city jet for a joyride? That's such good for a joyride. Man City trying to stay relevant. Them scum. Stay away from our player. There we go. Get Chucky if Wirtz goes to City. Chucky's a good player. I want Wirtz though. Wirtz is getting benched for Germany if he goes to City. Could you imagine? That'd be mad. Bayern View, so you saying you will put Wirtz on the left wing, being a cam, bro? No, I'm saying that Jamal Musiala will go left wing, and then we will have him at cam, and then they can inter-switch. I don't know. Like, I get that you've got Boy in your name, but I don't know if you're too young to understand what I'm trying to say. Big up, Rajat. He says, hi, Liam. Yo, big up. One last comment. Allah, for like me, Samia. Big up. Thank you for the support. This sucks, Liam. This sucks. Why have we turned into a second choice? We're not. Christian Falk was the guy who said that Davies to Madrid was a done deal. How do people take this guy seriously? I'm not going to disagree. Wirtz, welcome to Man City, and Rodrigo. There we go. Could you imagine if City nor Bayern get Wirtz? Imagine like Barca just land him somehow. It don't mean he will go there if he... Yeah, no, this could just be him rather than just going straight to Bayern and only Bayern, having an opportunity to think, will I play with you, Pep? Where are you going to play me? How are you going to set up? What's your ambitions? Basically. At this rate, City are going to spend 200 million again by Wirtz. Yeah. The thing is, for City, there's only really... for Bayern, there's only really Wirtz. Like, people say we'll go for Rodrigo. I don't think we will. I really don't. Like, should we? Probably, if we don't get Wirtz. But I generally don't think we will get Rodrigo, because I think that this money is going to be for Wirtz and Wirtz only. If not, I could see Sane getting his deal straight up. Maybe we get somebody else in, but it won't be anyone special. And then we'll just push from there. I really, really, really don't see them spending a ridiculous amount of money on anyone but Florian. If it ain't like Wirtz or no party, basically. But if Musiala and Wirtz will play beside each other, that means company will change the lineup plan. No. I'll show you in a minute, mate. Stick around, and I'll show you in a minute, because I think you're getting a bit confused on what's going on. But love him or hate him, Pep Guardiola has definitely a lot more pulled. Yeah, well, yeah. If you're going off of a manager, yeah, I agree. Of course, bro. The thing is that what if Pep convinced him? Well, yeah, if that's the case, then yeah, that's that. I think I've already read that one. Should we push for Simmons? No, definitely not. Rodrigo going to Bayern? I don't think he is, but maybe. Isn't Sane deal up Friday for a decision? Yes, it is. Right, let me show you, because I think some people are getting confused on how we would play with Wirtz in our team. Okay. Right, is it on the screen? Let me check it. Okay, it's on the screen. Okay, so look. So we would have Neuer in goal. Let me just quickly submit the team. If you haven't already, while you're waiting, smash. What do you mean searching database? Just load the fucking player. Huh? There we go. Let's just say we got Oppa. Got Tar. Got Davies. Oh, I put a C in there. Yeah, smash the likes, people. Let's say we've got Pavlovic. Oh, I'm putting fucking hashtags and random other things. Right, Kimmich. Okie dokie. Kane up top. Right. Let's say that's too many Zs. And then Jamal. So this is how we would set up with him. Piss off with your advert. Again, smash the likes, hit the subscribe button. Bless up to everybody. So basically, if this was the team, you'd have Musiala pushing this particular position here, right? and then you'd have Wirtz going here. Okay, and then if Company was to do, we would then have them interchange in game. So then Musiala could come from this position here, come inside, and then free roam this position. And then Wirtz, because this is, look, let me move Musiala out of the way. Let me just put Musiala down the bottom here. This is how Leverkusen set up. They set up like this. But obviously this particular player would be another centre-back. And then they would have wing-backs like this. So he is this position anyway. This is where he plays. He doesn't play here, essentially right behind the striker. He plays in this position. So he's a left cam. So he is basically left mid and cam. But he doesn't, so this is his space here. Does that make sense? So yeah, that's basically how we would set up. So then they could interchange in game. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully people, hopefully that makes sense. Right, let me go back to this tab. Right, what's this? So yeah. Bro, if so Wirtz deal falls, I think we will go for a winger. Yeah, but I don't think it'll be a massive one. I'm not gonna lie, if Wirtz chooses City, it'll be a massive ow for all the honest. It would, yep. Run up the likes, people, if you're entertained, 100%. You need a desk and a setup. Why do I need a desk? I have no reason for a desk. I have no room for a desk. I used to have a desk set up in my bedroom, but it just didn't work because there's just not enough space. So I'm sat here on my sofa. Obviously, I've got the background behind me. Obviously, you can see the green screen. The background behind me. Got one TV there with my two Xboxes. I got my Mac there, microphone here, and then because we've got a corner sofa, I've got my keyboard on the sofa with the mouse, and then I've got a 65-inch telly there. So, yeah, man. Bro, if Wirtz goes to City, his loss. Posture check back, gonna be finished. Yeah, well, yeah. I get your point. Mate, if you're going off of my posture, then definitely. But I don't always sit like that. I do sit back. It was just I was sat like that at the moment. Anyway. Believe Musiala and Wirtz can play together, no issue. Yeah, 1000%. Yeah, it makes sense. But that's what I'm saying, posture was. Okay, yeah, I agree. Wait, what's this? Yeah, it makes sense. That means we won't need a left winger like Nico. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad I explained it and you understand it. Good. If I can help people understand, then I'm with it. Don't sell your soul to the devil. There we go. So yeah, that's basically the news. I don't think there's anything else. Let me have a look. How long have we been live? 30 minutes. At Bayern, Wirtz can become an all-time German great. At City, he will just be another player. What's this? Top 5 in the Champions League next season. Who will be the top 5? Well, depending on who Man City are going to rebuild. There's no if buts or maybes about it. It's going to happen. So yeah, they rebuild. And then I don't know, man. It's going to be Man City will definitely be in there. I think Real Madrid most likely, Bayern most likely, Barca probably because Flick will still be there, and then there'll be a surprise that always is. Liam, I need a Bayern fan and a City fan for my stream. Man said, what happened? Wirtz and his parents flew to Manchester for a meeting with Guardiola, bro. Think this transfer might be done either City or Bayern in 2 weeks. This is going to be quick, I think. Yeah. I agree. Check Paletti news come out 11 hours ago. I've probably seen it, bro. To be honest, at City he would be the main man. At City he an option for Mazraoui. Man said he dodged it. I don't know if you know, but Ornstein just said City has asked about where does he play, Dom? Is he a cam, is he? Is he a cam? If so, that's interesting. Ah. See, yeah, that wouldn't make any sense then. Like, maybe they're looking for other players to have as a backup, but that would make no sense. 11-hour news aren't news anymore. Old messages, basically, yeah. Can't Musiala and Wirtz just interchange and make rotation as game goes? Yep, exactly, Rajat. That is exactly what they will do. So that's exactly what I'm expecting it to be. If you are new though, smash the likes, hit the subscribe button. Bless up to everybody that has. Let's see how many likes are we on. We are on a whopping 34 likes. Come on, there's 75 people in here. Come on, smash the likes. What do you think the odds are? What is like percentage wise? I would still say Bayern 65% probably. So it might be true that has rejected City if they're trying to give somebody else. Yeah, I get you. City are willing to spend 150 million. You think Bayern match? City won't spend 150 million, Kyle, mate. They won't. Because they won't need to. Because the 150 million is for Bayern. Other transfers you want to see happen? I would love Stiller, and I would love Huijsen, but likelihood is that's not going to happen. Who would you get to be substitute for Harry Kane? Just sell Harry Kane and then get Gyökeres. Personally, but I would have loved Jonathan David, but I think he's gone to Napoli. Which again, how is I'm not trying to shit on Napoli. They look like they're gonna probably win the league, or go for it. But the fact that it makes no sense. 55% Bayern, 40% Man City, 5% other. Yeah, there we go. I hope Wirtz joins City. Well, if you're a City fan, of course you will. Bayern won't put the 150 cash on the table. It will be more like 150 million in cash and installment payments. Either way, though, if they get that money, it doesn't really matter. Because they could just put add-ons in there that are easily achievable. Especially if they want him. They could do that easy. So easy. Man, I really want Stiller. Come on. Me too, man. I'd say Bayern 40, City 35, Leverkusen 20, Real 5. What is in Leverkusen keeping him? That would be a swerve and a half. Could you imagine? He's been to Manchester. He's already said yes to Bayern. Then he stays and gets a brand new deal. Oh, my word. Bro, that would make no sense. That would make no sense. Looking from a Man City, so I'd say Bayern 75, City 29.99. Man's just put himself in it. That's mad. Yeah, he's not staying at Leverkusen. Everyone's leaving. Wirtz, Musiala, Kane, all I say, got to be the best attack in the world. Yeah, I would agree. I don't think, because even Real Madrid couldn't compete with that. You know what I mean? Not necessarily on a new deal, but on the same deal. What? So him still staying for that season? Okay, bro. I would take him. I'd take him on a free if it comes to it. But I don't think they're gonna wait for that. That's the problem. Better than Vinny and Mbappe. Yeah, 1,000%. 1,000%. Because that, again, that doesn't work. We've seen that doesn't work. Like, don't get it twisted. I know that Real Madrid have got problems in their midfield, problems in their defense, so on. But yeah, without doubt. Barca are not confident. Yeah, they can't sign him. Yeah. I think first are both coming 80%. Paletti silent today. Looks like it, doesn't it? It's an eye. Who wouldn't? Liam, do you really think Wirtz will solve most of the problem, though? Attack-wise, yeah. Let's unplug my iPad because it keeps fucking doing the stupid charging noise. It's pissing me off. Attack-wise, of course. Because the chances that Leroy Sané would have had, the chances that Gnabry would have had, the chances that Koeman would have had, Wirtz getting, that's either a goal or it's an assist for a different player. So in that context, yeah. Big up to everybody that is still here. Bless up. Thank you for being here. If you are new, hit the subscribe button. Bless up. I have to say, Wirtz, if Wirtz fails in company system, I am not going to recover from the crash out. It will be crazy. He is costing too much. Tar has apparently no plans of... Yeah, no, he won't go to Barca because they can't offer him thingy. Man's flexing what? But it ain't. It's just tap water, bro, from the tap. I've just used this bottle because I got it yesterday and then I drank it, so I just used it. How could Wirtz reject an upgrade? Wait, how could Wirtz reject the upgrade Pep we have though? Yeah, because he would guarantee to, if he comes in, we're a favourite for the Champions League again, especially if we get Tar. No matter what, because, you know, obviously games have been there and won, but it's what Barca have contacted Johnson's agent about a potential transfer. Is that true? But I thought you were keeping what's his name, and how are you going to be able to register him? You know what I mean? Man United agree deal with Florian Wirtz. Here we go. 25 million transfer fee for the 22-year-old defender to join this summer and be part of the team. Wirtz will sign a 7-year deal with this guy, man. Bayern was third best team in the quarter, if not for all of those injuries. Bro, we literally were a goal away from beating Inter. Now, I don't know if we would have beat Barca how... Obviously, Barca already beat us this season. I don't know if we would have beat them how thingy is. But I'm so worried about this transfer, why Bayern is wasting time. I don't know if it was necessarily wasting time. It's more probably in the fact that he's just keeping his options open. Man said, what the fuck? Liam, if you jump on my show, I will buy your membership. Man's trying to get me on his show for a membership, bro. Bro, I will be asleep. Man said, what the fuck? What are we what the fucking? Touchline, for fuck's sake. Can we go for Araujo in the future? No, he's terrible. What a deal that is. Man's trying to bribe me, bruv. Man, touchline is moving like City, bruv. What he hates. Zia will come with I told you so. What if we don't get Wirtz? Yeah, probably. Like everybody's gonna be fucking pissed off, and then Zia would just come in the chat and be like, I did tell you so. He's like that one fucking nerd that just comes in and just pisses everybody off. He just literally did it. Offer for 5 more minutes. Bro, I'm going to be asleep, honestly. I'm getting tired. Breaking news for it. Nick's boyfriend. Bro, they just said, breaking news. Perez has called Wirtz's friend's uncle niece's boyfriend who works for Nintendo. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Fuck. So random. So, yeah, again, I don't necessarily I wouldn't necessarily say that he's going to Man City right this second. If I'm honest, I'm probably more inclined to say they still come into Bayern. Now, people are going to be like, yeah, I'm going to say that, blah, blah, blah. But I just don't see him going to Man City. But then again, let's see what happens. I wasn't expecting this news, all of this news to come out today, no matter if they're good sources or not. I heard Madrid is planning to ask Benzema for... Bro, this chat's just turned fucking crazy. If Wirtz and Tar come, we are favourites for the Club World Cup when Musiala and Upamecano are returning. Yeah. You want Gavi Vega if Barca are getting a midfielder? Bro, I ain't even going to lie. I don't know who that is. Good night. I really enjoyed your stream. Big up, man. Everybody as well, turn on notifications because I will be going live again tomorrow. Most definitely. Answer, he's rejected my offer. For fuck's sake, that's a free membership. This guy, man. Man's like, come on my show. This guy, man. Good night, bro. Love from India. Bless up. Let's bring in Anthony. It's a 45-minute show for a permanent membership. This guy. You think Madrid will try for Davies again? No. He's just signed a brand new deal. There's no chance. That joins with the Saudi club. Or I have no clue, bro. I have no clue. Yeah, man, I have no clue. Wanted Araujo. Oh, bro, don't. That guy's a fucking donkey, bro. He's honestly a donkey. I don't get it. I don't understand why you would want him. He's not that good. He's so like, people think Upper's mistakes are bad. His mistakes are fucking insane. The amount of blue balling we Bayern fans get regarding transfers is insane. Tell me about it, bro. Tell me about it. Wait, what? What? Yeah, that's a great answer. What was that news that just popped up on my screen? Again, coming from Christian folk. Is there like a way that Bayern can sue this cunt? Man City's offer for Florian Wirtz could come closer to meeting Leverkusen's 150 million price. Bayern are thought to be preparing an initial bid in the region of 100 million and are prepared to wait a year to... Bro, this guy is a fucking dick, honestly. Like, this Christian Folk guy is a fucking... He's a knob, bro. He is a knob, honestly. Wait a year to sign Wirtz, but now with City pushing of the player staying put for another season seems unlikely. Bro, look at this motherfucker's picture, bro. Look at this. This man has an FC Bayern Munich in his freaking logo. Yet he is never delivered on positive news. Where's the freaking X? It won't let me... Oh, bro, now I've just got to look at man's face. Well, that's peak. Right. Like... His @ is literally CF Bayern. I said I'm going to give you a final super chat to call on 04 and a membership. Man said number one Bayern hater. Looks that way, doesn't it? The best German talent or the second best? Or his generation slipping through our... Oh, great. This bozo has some agenda against us, I swear. Yeah, literally. Bro, you don't need to donate to me, bro. It's fine. Our status in going forward is tied to the transfer. If City beat us, our reputation is done. I agree. I actually agree with that. I actually would agree with that. I said, bro, for fuck's sake. What the fuck? What are you even typing, bro? This guy, man. News. Yeah, this guy's talking out of his ass. I'm still waiting. If Paletti Zia is out, the fraud, he is out. Yeah. I'm still waiting for Paletti goal. I thought Lyon would be up for the grind. Bro, you can't say that. You can't say Lyon would be up for the grind, bro. Today alone, I have done an hour and 39-minute stream. Then I've done a 2 hour and 26-minute stream. And now this stream is 54 minutes. This guy. Paletti posted 3 minutes ago, by the way. Posted what? Road to 5K, 100%. What did he post? I haven't seen nothing. Let me look. Twitter. Man's doing the Central C, bro, where it's like, if I can't have your love, I'll buy it. Without the zesty part. Oh, he did. Okay, let's read this. Man City have always been in the race for Wirtz and won't give up as long as he hasn't signed with Bayern. Wirtz has not signed any pre-contracts with Bayern, and there is still no agreement between Bayern and Leverkusen. Bayern have also not yet submitted a formal offer. Leverkusen's boss, blah, 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 also confirmed to blah, 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 that there is no offer from Man City yet. However, Bayern remain hopeful to sign Wirtz, ideally before the Club World Cup. Leverkusen want to keep him, and if they do, would prefer to send him abroad rather than to go to Bayern. Pep Guardiola's strong desires to sign Wirtz has not changed for months. The Wirtz family were in Manchester today for talks, as photos published by Bild confirm. Leverkusen were informed about the flight. So yeah, they knew. They knew, basically. Fuck my life. So this is the board's fault? No, I wouldn't say it's the board's fault. It's just Man City are pushing up their approach. That's what I would say. Like they're like heavily gunning for this player. So like they're like stepping up. I tell you what I am gonna do. Is there a way I can? Do I have to do it on my phone? How do I? What does that do? Notify. Right. I'll turn his notifications on. Everyone is studying, Liam, I beg. What do you mean everyone's studying? Studying what? Roger Reiner's Wirtz, treble incoming. What is your picture? What the fuck is that? Some sort of fucking alien. Meaning no one is available. What you're doing the show on your own? We're still favourites. Relax. And he knows since when we want him, that the project will be around him and Mazraoui. Yeah. Man said, and or a City fan. Well, I can't do the City fan thing, bro, because I ain't a City fan. So I can't do much on that aspect, but I'm not a City fan. Just get AK touchline, eh? Didn't touchline say that AK said no? But you're a Bayern fan. Bayern will submit a bid tomorrow. They will. He blocked you. Did he actually? Did he actually block you? If he did, that's fucking funny. Why did he block? Why did he block you? For fuck's sake. Not gonna lie, Orejones will be taking a huge out if the deal doesn't proceed. He had me blocked since Madrid 3-0. Oh, okay. I beg they put a bid tomorrow. Look, yeah, see, this is the thing, right? Everyone's saying, that I would be saying he's a snake and everything if we don't get him. I would be more inclined to go for the people on the board than Wirtz. Liam, do a poll. A poll of what, bruv? City Extra tweet saying Bayern will bid 100 and City will pay the 150. What is 150 million in thingy? Euros to pounds. Do. But they're about to spend 126 million. How the fuck is that allowed? What's this? Liam, do a poll and let's see what the people say. About what? From what I know, Liam will put Wirtz as a clown in the thumbnail instead of calling him a snake. Yeah, to be fair, Manu, they just wanted a response from me, mate. Should do this guy? Should you do the show? That's mad. Orejones is sleeping right now, but he has set his alarm for tomorrow morning. Lol, they spent 200 million in Jan. Exactly. And now they're about to spend 100 million on one player. Where we're getting someone for free and then him. Make me mod so I can do it. You can't do it. Mods can't make a poll, bro. Only I can. Is promo class not today? I believe so. I don't know if I'll be able to do it though, man. I'm tired. Touchline, are you on your knee? Raw. I want a good centre back on the left wing on our team. That's it. Liam hasn't done a show with me in a long time. This guy's typing in all caps. Bear, I got this guy begging me here. If you don't come, we'll never win the UCL again, and I will jump out my window. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Hey man, it's me from 3 hours ago. I think we are going to get Wirtz. There we go. There we go. Like, did half of them even show up in hard games? Okay, interesting. If we don't submit a very serious offer tomorrow, I don't know what to say. Yeah, like, to be fair, I'm with you on that one. Like, we need to make a statement in the aspect. Like, look at all of this news. You know, Man City are pushing. They're looking to hijack the deal. He's now going to Manchester to speak with Pep. This. You know, like it. We need to put in 150 million. Match what City want, but that's the problem. If City go to spend 150 million euros, then they will still try and push him to City because, like, that's the problem, isn't it? Bayern got to back up their talk 100%. Man spelt my name with about a gazillion M's. The link has been sent. Do a poll. Fine, I'll do a poll. I hate that it makes me do a fucking ad for my own channel. Start poll. There we go. I've done a poll. You happy now? See Sky Sports News. Yeah, but people are gonna be a troll. Why are we acting like we just travelled to Manchester and we're still in pole position? Man Urin reversed him. Bro, he asked for a poll, bruv. That's not should I jump onto. You asked for a poll. I did what you asked. To be fair, I did do what you asked, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Man said stop being a fraud. There we go. Look at that poll. Anything on Tar? No. Even if he doesn't come. Am I muted? No. What does that say? Even if he doesn't come, Bayern still have many options they can sign. No. I don't want Xavi Simons, bro. He's shit. Invite City boy touchline. Raw. I just refreshed. Got you some ad rev. This guy, man's just refreshing my page just to get me an ad. Yeah, but you just messaged, so you definitely skipped that ad. Don't lie. You definitely skipped the ad. Bayern will sign Wirtz this or next season. The question is, will we be good enough in the UCL for him to 5 years time? Interesting. It was an unskippable. Oh, okay. If Liam joins touchline, you got to stop going after Bayern and stop talking about 99. He's never going to do that. Why? What does it say? Why are we so when putting? Yeah. Man said deal. Everyone vote. Vote in the poll. Will Wirtz sign for Bayern? 28 votes at the moment. 57% saying yes, 43% saying no. Man said deal. This is interesting. It's actually interesting watching this poll. 57% saying yes. Not Wirtz will join. Going live in like 10 minutes. He will join. I think he will as well. My vote would be yes. But I can't vote. I can't vote on my own poll. It's not how it works. Unfortunately. Breaking news. Liam has agreed to join. Here we go. 55%. Gone lower. I'm hoping don't do the live stream on YouTube saying you will be live in 10 minutes. If you join Bayern, will destroy his career. That's not true. It's just not true. If Flo joins, he is a real one, though. Although we banter City because it's not got 10 fans. In the yeah. It's getting close. It's getting freaking close. No matter if people are trolling or not trolling, it's getting close. 53% yes, 47% no. Mad. I heard Wirtz's family want to stay in Germany, so if he likes his parents, he should come to Bayern. That's mad. That is actually mad. There we go. 5 minutes. Send the poll. There we go. There we go. What did he say? Liam, I am 14 off 600. I need a Bayern fan. Offer. I'll give you a Fredo. Deal. Fredo is mad. It looks like a Brexit vote. Basically. What's this one saying? 100% yes. 11 fucking votes. 12 votes. For fuck's sake. Yes, someone said no. Come on. Everyone click no. Oh, that's mad. I'll give it until 5 minutes, and we'll go from there. But yeah, it's a bit peak. It's a bit peak, from what's coming out and so on. It's. I don't know. I don't really know what to feel about, to be honest. This is basically what I just read, I think. Florian Wirtz has not signed any pre-contract with Bayern, and the club has also not submitted a formal offer to Leverkusen. Man City is still in the race and will not give up as long as the player has not signed for Bayern. Leverkusen are still hoping to keep Wirtz, but if they do sell, they would prefer him to go abroad. Yeah, that's basically what I just said. That's basically what I just said. 25 votes. Everyone's saying yes. All right, bear with me 1 second, people. Smash the likes, hit the subscribe, and I'll be 2 minutes. Right, I'm back. Come on, people, get those votes in. Everyone know. I guarantee he's on his burner account, bro. 71% saying yeah. Everyone just wants yes, bro. Oh, look at this. 72% yes. Bro, he's on his burner account. He's 100% on his burner account. This fucking guy. We are at the front door. You guys lost. That's mad. I'd say go cry about it. Just spent 150 million on him and call it a day. Yep. I'm with it. Liam is never getting sleep. We are forcing him to keep live streaming. Basically, yeah. I would like my sleep. Especially if I'm going to stream in the morning. This seems to me like Bayern are waiting to choose a number. Wirtz needs to keep his options open. Goes to talk to Pep again, and media goes crazy. If he speaks to Pep again, or there's like a this, I think he's going there. Sleep when you're dead. It's grinding season. Oh yeah, but like I have to get up. Remember, like I have a kid in it. Remember, work rate, Liam. Oh, for fuck's sake! I said work rate, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Right, what's the poll saying? Fuck this poll. Fuck that poll. Bro, you guys let me down, man. I needed a no there. To City done deal, but it's not done deal, though, is it? Let's not lie. You said a done deal, but it's not a done deal. Going to sleep, Liam. Hopefully you will come live with great news. Hopefully, bro. That's the plan. What the fuck? I didn't even go into that game. At what time are you live tomorrow? Probably 11:30, mate. Liam, watch what I sent you. Oh, What's this guy sent me now? Or on mute, I'm guessing. Right then, when we start the stream, start the stream now. And you've got until 10 and then I'm going to sleep. So yeah, start streaming now so I can send everybody over. I'm trying to send Fabrizio Romano a video when he speak about something related to it. Apparently Pep was not there. They didn't speak with Pep. Okay, interesting. That's interesting. So they didn't actually speak with Pep. That would be a bit weird, though, don't you think? If they didn't speak to Pep. I find that a bit strange. Bless up to everybody that's locked in though, man. Again, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. According to City Extra. Well, if they don't speak to Pep, who the fuck did they speak to? That would be my thing. It'd be like, wait, so if they didn't speak to Pep, who the hell did they speak to then? Isn't Pep leaving anyway? I have no clue. I don't keep up with any other clubs, mate, unless somehow it makes my feed. Or one of my mates are doing a stream on it and I see it on my feed on my YouTube. Other than that, that's the only reason I would ever see anything. So, is that true? We are closing. Yeah, basically we've got Tar, but he just he won't go to Barca basically from what's being said because they cannot guarantee to him that he will be able to be signed, and he's not for it. Pep has 2 to 3 more years left to see that at most, can't speak. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we'll get Tar. I think Tar basically is done from what everyone is saying. It's just I don't know. Like they're offering him a 3-year deal. This, blah 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 blah. So yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure that Tar deal is basically done. Obviously, it's not a done deal. It's not been here we go blah blah blah. But they're focusing on Wirtz, and their attention needs to stay on Wirtz. That's something I'm with. Reckon Enrique will be the next City manager. Maybe. Obviously, he's going to be with PSG for a little bit, won't he? Because they're going to want to keep him, especially if he wins in the Champions League. So, but yeah, you're probably right on that one. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen on that. Like, good or bad news for Bayern-wise, though. It's going to be interesting because this isn't going to be a summer saga by the looks of it. Doesn't look that way. It looks like it's going to be soon. Like, sooner rather than later type. Liam, how long? Are you live? I was waiting so I could do the redirect. Smash the likes and hit the subscribe button if you're new, people. Bless up. Let me find. First. La 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 la. Give me like a couple of minutes, touchline. Right, big up to everybody. Smash likes, hit the subscribe button.